Today on Plant-Based Kidney's Kitchen, we're making a purple cabbage slaw. I'm Michelle Crosmer and I'm a renal dietitian, and this is Plant-Based Kidney's Kitchen. Let's get started. Very simple, easy ingredients, and this is great heading into summer. So first thing we need is 6 cups of shredded or finely chopped up cabbage. I'm using purple cabbage, but you're more than welcome to use green cabbage in place of it. We are going to add to that 2 cups of thinly sliced bell pepper, any color that you want. It's all going to be vibrant, colorful, but we're going to add that directly to this. And then the only other, vegetable that we're adding is going to be a 1/4 cup of chopped up herb or onion. So I'm going to use a 1/4 cup of chopped up cilantro. You could do parsley, you could do green onions, you could do regular onions. Any of that would be good, or you could leave it out if you wanted. Okay, so now we need to make our dressing. So I have in here already 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, and then I'm going to add all the ingredients to this. So we're going to do 1/8 a cup of red wine vinegar. Just FYI, 1/8 a cup is the same as 2 tablespoons. I'm doing red wine vinegar. You could do white wine vinegar. You could do apple cider vinegar if you wanted in place of it. So we will do 1/8 cup of red wine vinegar. Next, we will do a 1/8 cup, same portion of olive oil. And then next we are going to add, so again, I already had a tablespoon of lemon juice in here. Next, to add a little creaminess, which sometimes like a cabbage slaw will have, I'm going to do a tablespoon of hummus. A lot of recipes call for mayo. I don't like mayo, so this is what I'm going to use instead. It's only a tablespoon. You could use mayo if you wanted to. Okay, next we will do a teaspoon of Dijon. So keep in mind the only salt that is going to be, it's coming out quick. The only salt is coming from the Dijon and then also from the hummus. So if you get a low sodium hummus, and then Dijon, we're only using a teaspoon. It helps keep the recipe overall low in sodium. And then for our spices, I'm going to do a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder and a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. You could do other things. I mean, you could add paprika, you could do cayenne pepper if you wanted it to be spicy, or chili flakes. You could add jalapeno to it. Lots and lots of options there, but we're just going to mix up this dressing until everything is combined well. And if you see, you want it to be, cabbage is something that can be pretty hard to chew. It kind of needs to sit in the dressing, and you need to have a good amount of that dressing on it, so the flavor can soak in. So we're just going to take our dressing, pour it over our slaw, and then really mix it up well. And then basically we're going to put it in our fridge. We want it to be, have time to sit and blend, but probably at least an hour, but even more time is good. It gives more time to kind of soften up. And okay, so as you guys see, this is what it looks like. Nice, colorful. I'm going to put this in my fridge, and then we'll check on it in about an hour. Okay, after about an hour in the fridge, or at least 30 minutes, we're ready to try this and serve it up. So one of the things to be mindful of is as it absorbs, the cabbage kind of breaks down a little bit. So even though we have 8 cups of veggies in this, it makes about 6 1-cup servings once it's sat for a little. So serve that up. And this is 6 1-cup serving as a side dish. So it's a bright, colorful, tangy, delicious salad. Bell pepper adds a little bit of sweetness. A lot of slaw dressings will have some like maple syrup or honey, which you're welcome to add, but I think because we use the bell pepper, you don't need to add that. And I mean, a 1-cup portion for something that's very, harder to chew as a vegetable because of the cabbage, it's a really great portion. as the side. So the nutrition information for 1 cup of this, again, the recipe makes 6 cups total, but 1 cup is 78 calories, 1.5 grams of protein, 8 grams of carbohydrates with 2.5 grams of fiber, 45 milligrams of sodium, 250 milligrams of potassium, and 35 milligrams of phosphorus. And the PRAL is negative 4.1 PRAL or potential renal acid load. Again, that's for just 1 cup. If you were going to have this not as the side, like again, you can keep this in the fridge. I have a client that makes a version of this, keeps it in the fridge throughout the summer. That way, any dish that she's having for lunch or dinner, she can make sure she has a quick, easy, ready to go vegetable to add to it. But let's say you love salad and you want to have this as a meal, you could easily do double the portion. So 2 cups would be your serving size, and then you'd add some sort of plant protein to it. I think chickpeas or edamame, or maybe you have some roasted tofu would be really good to add to it. You could do maybe some pumpkin seeds on top. Those are actually a really good source of plant protein. Lots and lots of options. But overall, this is just a fun summer purple cabbage slaw that is very versatile. You could use carrots instead of bell peppers. You could use green cabbage instead of red cabbage. You could use green onions instead of cilantro. You could use parsley instead of cilantro. I mean, the opportunities are endless. And again, these vegetables hold really well in the fridge for a few days. So you can make this if you're not taking it to, a barbecue or some sort of get together and it's just for you, then keep it in the fridge, have it quick and easy veggie dish that you can have that is kidney friendly. It's low sodium. It is a moderate potassium and it's very negative PRAL or potential renal acid load. Go ahead and give it a try. Let me know how you like it in the comments and I will see you guys next time. Thanks.